think there's something to it. But here we go. We are going to be seeing Hero once again, man. Hero has been such a popular character in these DNA brackets, along with Dedede. We are going to see Guerrero coming back at it. I won't be surprised to see Guerrero find themselves right back into a top 3 position here. Dedede has been top 3 2 weeks in a row. I believe it's been top 8 in here like 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, Guerrero's definitely no slouch, man. He's definitely putting in that work, making Dedede work. And against a character like Hero, it's not going to be an easy battle, as you see. Hero can just play back, just wait for Dedede to have to approach, especially when you have the percentage lead in your favor. It's just kind of like, yeah, you got to come to me. If not, I'm just going to use my spells and just use up all my mana as much as I can and just try to maintain stage control.
Yeah, this is one of those, again, matchups I don't know a ton about. But I will say I feel like this is probably pretty good for Hero, just because you have a lot more like ranged options, and you do have that reflector, which is pretty good. I know you got to roll it, but it's pretty common.
Yeah, one thing that you have to keep in mind with Hero is your usage of your mana, because as you see right now, Kage's sitting at really low mana. He's been sitting at like that for a little while just now, but he's not like really showing any signs of stopping. And I think it's at that point when you see that the Hero doesn't have his tool in his favor, you know, whether he's lacking it or whether he doesn't have it. It's just kind of like you have to start getting in, trying to find your approach options, as Guerrero seals the stop right there. But you have to find those openings as much as you can. And maybe when you see Hero with a lot of mana, in this case as he does, you just want to play a little bit more safer, just wait to see what it is that they do with it. Beautiful usage of the Gordo, though. This is going to be... I can't explain what just happened.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but in any case, Guerrero is going to definitely take that. Now has a very commanding lead. And we've kind of been in a few situations like this tonight where you'll see someone live forever on their first stock and just have a big lead, but I don't think Kage's out of this completely.
Something Kage needs to do is start playing a little bit more safer. Good usage of that spot dodge into up tilt. Gonna seal the stock right there. But it's like you want to play laid back, but you know you have to get in. Try to find those openings against Dedede, which in this case Guerrero is not really giving them any openings to get in. But good stuff. Already 36% done. In your last stock, even if you don't get the win, something you want to do is try to at least end the game with some momentum on your side. You know, just get the damage there, so that you know what to do when it comes down to the game too. In this case, at 121%, I mean, I don't want to count out Kage at all, but it's not looking really likely.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the tricky part about using Hero, right? Because at that moment, Dedede had a 1 in 8 chance of just dying, because that's how good the crit percent is on this character. But it's very... Okay. Taking a guess there, you're always better off trying to throw something out there, because you just never know where Hero's going to land. But Kage holding in there really, really strong, man. A lot of sheer willpower tonight we're seeing, with people kind of just refusing to die, but you're not going to be able to refuse much longer, as that Gordo's going to just wipe them out.
It's so anticlimactic.
Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it?
It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm throwing out all these attacks, and you really have that mindset, like, you know what, I could probably bring this back, and no, just a slight Gordo throw like that. I don't even think that was intended to hit him the way that it did, which is what makes it funnier to me.
Yeah, man, we are back in best of 3 territories, so all those little hits, they definitely matter at this point of bracket. So that is going to be Guerrero going up game 1. Again, Guerrero has just been so fantastic in these brackets and has been so consistent. And Dedede in general has been just so kind of polarizing, oddly enough. I'd say that in a way that is also confused in these Wi-Fi brackets, but character's been pretty good. Again, I've seen them a lot in these top 8s recently. So we'll see if Guerrero's able to continue pushing that forward. I do think that Kage It didn't play bad game one, just one of those classic cases of I can't kill you right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, sometimes in most cases it's like you know you can bring it back. You know you have what it takes to. I don't know how you're gonna get hit by a.
I don't know. He's lucky that was a crit.
But yeah, as I was mentioning, Kage, what he did right was he didn't stop fighting. The problem with what happened was it was almost a little bit too late because he was already at his final stock and sitting at really high percent. So, you know, it just goes to show you, at least he leaves with a little bit more knowledge. He knows exactly what to expect, when to expect it, sitting at high percent. Guerrero, what he did game one was maintain a very comfortable lead. Started off strong, didn't really end too strong. Is this common, Chris?
I don't know. There's been a lot of SDs tonight. Yeah, there's been a lot of SDs tonight, oddly enough. Oh my god, you see the hit stun on that?
It's at least the third or fourth time I've seen someone just fall down. Whether it's that they don't have a jump or...
Yeah, it's happened.
It's not free fall. They just fall down.
It's happened a few times tonight. A couple times to Mega. We just saw it to Guerrero, and I'm pretty sure we saw a couple other. But in any case, yeah, things looking a lot better for Cage here.
Definitely, man.
Who is now getting quite the lead and looking literally like the opposite of game one.
Yeah, Kage definitely playing a lot better, and good call out with that bounce, you know, coming into effect. That Gordo didn't pay dividends right there for Dedede.
Yeah, so Kage looking for the right answer there, did not see it, and being patient about it. I mean, he is low mana, so, or magic mana, whatever it's called in this. So, I mean, it does make sense to be conservative because just saving that, he's got a psych up right now, which is going to translate into the stock.
The stuff right there from Kage, just keeping his own ground, you know, like sitting at high percent. But this is literally just a reverse of what we saw in game one, like you mentioned. That back air will seal the stock. Guerrero definitely down, but not out whatsoever. All it takes is just one good stock to bring Guerrero back.
Yeah,
he just has to find his openings.
Yeah, we've seen Guerrero do some quick damage in a little bit of time, quite a bit. Not just tonight, but in other times. So again, yeah, definitely not out. Maybe a little bit down, and with each passing moment.
The only thing with Dedede is that you know it's really hard when you can't use your Gordo setups. When you see the hero with bounce, or when you see a hero just charging up something or having something in the ready to just get the Gordo away, it's like, you know, you're very limited to your options as Dedede, especially when you can't use probably what is your more optimal option in Gordo.
All right, well, what was almost an opportunity for Guerrero with low mana for Kage is now well, I guess it's kind of back here, but still, Guerrero's had such a hard time really getting in on Kage this the second game. I don't really know what's different from game one here, but I don't know if it's just the rolls are a little better for Kage, or if Kage's just being a little smarter in some of the, you know, areas where he gets into the nitty-gritty with Guerrero, but I don't know. Something's definitely different here, and now he's psyched up. Could be one hit away from victory here, whether it be a crit or a normal hit. Psych up is pretty strong. Guerrero going for the spike there. We've seen him land that a couple times tonight. Not going to land it, and here we go. You're seeing the thwacks pop up. There was bounce. Yeah, so you could already tell because Kage had the option for the reflector there and didn't take it. Instead opted for psych up. Was hoping to probably just catch any normal move and just take the game. But here we go. Is going to get the bounce now. Should come in clutch. This does pretty much disable Gordo at every capacity, you know, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Guerrero, like you mentioned, he's shown a lot of resiliency. This man has a comeback, and at 160%, you know, that's practically kill percent when you're going against a hero and your Dedede. But you know what? All it takes is one good string on Dedede's end, and then a call out to potentially seal the stock. As you see right now, Guerrero holding his own, already at 37%. Off stage though, bad predicament right now, and the bounce once again coming into effect. And
good fadeaway fairs. Yeah, that was great.
Great placement, great spacing. Just when a hero has bounce, it's kind of like it really does throw you off because you can't use your side B. And in many cases, that's what Guerrero was trying to use for landing options for getting in. And in this case, he really just couldn't do anything about it. It was either throw out unsafe attack, go for a grab, or just stay in shield. And his shield was looking pretty low, so the only option left was grab, really.
Yeah, man. I mean, just really good stuff coming out from Kage. Really good spell use, just really good patience. Ended up really slowing the pace of the game down a lot from game 1. I think that was really to his benefit because, I mean, as much as Dedede might benefit from space, Hero benefits even more. So, any time with that menu, like that, you get to spend and really read and comprehend everything in front of you, the more benefit you have as a Hero player. Especially Dedede can't really close in on Hero, you know what I mean? Like, that menu could be open, and he's just a big fat penguin, so like running in on that is not an easy task, not like it is for some characters. So game 3 is going to be on PS2. Where else would you want to be for a game 3? That is definitely one of our favorites here. And a good start for Guerrero.
Yeah, honestly, what's going to be a key factor for both these players, and especially Hero, just trying to maintain center stage. I mean, that's always going to be the optimal thing for every character, trying to maintain center stage. But, you know, as a Hero player, you know, you really just want to make sure that you have more ground, you have more space to work with. You don't really want to give Dedede the chance to get on stage and try to punish you with his Gordos or setups. Wow. That was beautiful. That whole exchange.
Yeah, man, waiting a little bit too long in that menu. I think Kage was probably waiting for a zoom, if I had to guess. And ended up in a weird place where he wasn't sure if Guerrero was just going to run off, and instead just ended up... Guerrero took the easy hit, so... The Psych Up dash attack, definitely going to do it.
Yeah, Oomph and Psych Up.
Oh, it was Oomph and Psych Up, yeah.
Yeah, it was Oomph and Psych, so yeah, that was definitely a good call out right there from Kage. Just knowing exactly when it was going to kill. And now it's both sitting at 2 stocks. This is their potential final game, so both these players really are playing at the best level they possibly can. And right now, Guerrero trying to maintain the most center stage control as he can.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of this match left. There's Psych Up out again, and the percent where it is really going to make a difference, because I actually do think one of Hero's normals on ledge could actually spell disaster for Guerrero, despite how heavy Dedede is, although that Psych Up is probably on its way out any moment now. And take the zoom, get out of dodge.
Yeah, Guerrero playing a lot more safer now, relying more on Gordo now that he has a chance to do so, because for the majority of the game, he has been able to keep Kage off stage and just be able to utilize his Gordos to their full potential. And something you haven't really been seeing often that you've seen the first 2 games is bounce. You're not noticing the bounce coming out that much for Kage. Could it be the RNG, or just could it be that he doesn't want to use it? I don't know. But one thing's for sure, he finally got it now. So let's see if that's going to be a factor into whether or not he can bring this back to a one-shot game.
Yeah, the thing about bounce is I think it's a pretty common spell. Wow, actually Guerrero got it. I don't know if that was luck or really just timed that up perfectly. Oh my god, he hit him with the crit and the Psych Up. Yeah, alright, so that's the optimal punish. I had no idea. I guess that is just a very strong move. Okay, so Psych Up lasts until it's used. I actually didn't realize that. Okay, I guess Oomph is the one that goes away. Got him asleep. Yeah, taking basically the secured damage there. I know he definitely wanted to wind up and roll the crit, but you can't always just do that.
I mean, it was enough, man. Like, he's sitting at 77% now. Now, with the percentage lead in Kage's favor, all it takes is one good call out, and I think he has Psych Up, or is that Oomph? Okay, that was
it
was
doesn't
even matter because he lost it.
I forgot how I forgot that's how it worked. Is basically if you connect, because that's the knockback move, and Oomph is just like the Buster art.
Yeah.
All right, so really
Kage
any moment now.
Maintaining a lot more stage control now, but Guerrero not showing any signs of stopping. I'm pretty sure Kage is looking for the bounce to come in because he really knows once he gets the bounce, that kind of takes away almost 80% of Guerrero's options, because you're noticing right now all he's doing is
that had to be a misinput.
That had to be a misinput.
Yeah, man, that cost him literally cost him the game, and Kage sniffed that out in a second.
Yeah. So he meant to turn around Gordo, and he just ended up.
Ah, man, that is actually a shame. That was honestly a really, really good set on both ends. I don't want to say Kage lucked out there, but like that was a pretty costly whatever that was. Ended up pulling out the hammer, and enough lag where it mattered. But either way, Kage is gonna take that mistake and move on the losers semifinals and play against Inu next.
Yeah, Inu getting the. So I know Gyokyu had won game 1, so Inu definitely bringing that back. So we're gonna see a Zelda versus a hero. Two very interesting characters on Wi-Fi, because you know, they're not really known to, make it too far in your offline brackets. I know I mentioned offline a lot, but it's just kind of like you gotta give that to me because I'm just so used to it.
You're good, man. I'm not gonna pick on you for it.
But
I'm not gonna encourage anyone else to. It is what it is, man.
Hero's a character, and I'm noticing that a lot from a lot of these bigger tournaments that are being played.